Just a little bit more. Hey, don't move, don't move, don't move. Let me pull it out first. Lift up for a second. I'll put it right in the middle, slightly towards the inside. Okay, push like this. Both sides together. Open your hands. You need to push in the frontal plane. Like this, it's a shoulder press. Wait, no. Like this, like this. Palms forward, push. Right, right. Don't tuck your chin. Don't tuck it. Tired? Good. Palms forward, right. Head up. Don't reach with your chin. Right, just like that. Push like this. Just make sure your heels don't lift off when you push. Right. I feel like my right side gets sore much easier than my left. With the weight, the right side gets sore easily. Of course, because the less stable your left foot is, the more the muscles around your right side have to tighten up. Is it sore now, or does it hurt? Still a little bit. Just a little bit, huh? And you can't... The inner side of my knee here, the left meniscus. It just so happens that his issue is that when his left foot moves, it's not planted firmly. So because there's no support from the foot, his left meniscus got injured and his right shoulder has an impingement. It fits this kinetic chain perfectly. It all fits this segment. The whole chain has an issue. It goes from the triceps surae, hamstrings, gluteus maximus, to the latissimus dorsi up top. It's all along this one chain. So as long as we improve the stability on this side, now don't use the dumbbells, just do it empty-handed. Didn't you say it hurt even without weights? Using dumbbells just amplifies the problem. Once your left heel is planted firmly, try again. Do any movement at all. Abduction, right. Nothing. It's gone now. Completely gone. I'll take the paper away. Go ahead and do it again. Now that he's doing it empty-handed, his heel isn't moving anymore. Right, he can withstand this disruption. He just can't counter the 5-kilogram disruption yet. And actually, in our room, there's a hammer strength machine. It doesn't have a seat, no cushion. How does it have you sit? It doesn't have you push like this. It has you stand like this. You stand and push like this. He pushes like that, right? So we have a lot of functional training equipment here. So what movement is right for you? You should support with your left foot and push with your right hand. Like this. Right, lift your foot. Right, right, right. This kind of movement is perfect for him. This way we can stabilize this entire chain for him. So this way, as long as his left foot, because once he lifts his right foot, doesn't it force the left foot to plant firmly? So once the left foot is planted, his right shoulder function will improve, and there will be less compensation on the right side. Head up, right. Okay, it's sore. His right shoulder gets sore very easily because his left foot can't stay steady. Good. So later on, even though you've had surgery on your right shoulder, don't start with any rotator cuff or serratus anterior training on that side yet, because those things aren't the most important right now. First, practice supporting yourself on your left heel, then on the ball of your left foot. Only then should you work on stabilizing your right shoulder blade and then your right rotator cuff. That's when your right shoulder can fully recover. If you only focus on the shoulder, you're just stuck on one spot and nothing will work. That's why after your surgery, you had surgery on your biceps tendon and your supraspinatus tendon, but it still won't heal. This is the reason. So when you're training, if you go to the gym, don't do any dynamic standing exercises yet. Start with static standing support. For example, a bit like that Aeolije pose, just stand like this. Yeah, just hold the dumbbell and stand like this. Just make sure your heel doesn't leave the ground. But if you want to take it up a level, step onto a block. A wooden yoga block. Let your toes hang off, use only your heel, and just stay like that. Give it a try on here. Just face everyone. Face the audience. Right, then push with your right hand. Hold this and just stay there. Just stay still. Yes, look up, look up. Right, just like that. That's it. It's a bit like Don Kunri blowing up the bunker. See, look at him shaking. What about filming upwards? Hey, the camera hasn't even panned up yet and you're done. Come on, lift it up. Right, still can't hold it. Come on, one more. See, the strength from his left foot can't transfer to his right hand. Try it empty-handed, empty-handed. Hold your phone. Hold up your phone. He even wobbles just holding a phone. Not bad, not bad. Oh, so basically, the current fragility of his shoulder is about the weight of a phone. Okay, after practicing this, go back to the center and try again. See how smooth it feels. The pain is completely gone. Okay, so it wasn't a problem with the right shoulder. Right, it was an issue with the left heel. That's why when I met with a professor from USC before he came to China to lecture, I attended his training, and while we were having dinner, he shared some data. He said, after looking around, he visited several hospitals, a few authoritative ones, and he said currently in China, the misdiagnosis rate for frozen shoulder in mainstream hospitals exceeds 90%. By exceeding 90%, he means they all focus on repairing inflammation in the muscles, tendons, and soft tissues of the shoulder joint itself. No one looks for why it's inflamed, why there's impingement, or why inflammation occurs. So he says the misdiagnosis rate is 90%. Like him, even after surgery, the cause wasn't found because whenever he does heavy movements, his left heel lifts up. Once it lifts, his right side naturally tightens up for protection. His right shoulder's stability depends on his left heel being firmly planted. That's how it stays stable. But his left side is empty, so weakness below leads to tension above, and that's why you get impingement. Now, that's the frozen shoulder you might not know about. Now, what if this person during training has one shoulder larger than the other? For instance, if his right shoulder just won't grow, it might mean his left heel isn't staying down. If he often does standing exercises, standing movements. If this person's neck always has a developed sternocleidomastoid on one side but not the other, you'll see it's also developed. The opposite heel isn't planted firmly. Let me say it again. If someone's right sternocleidomastoid is very developed and the left isn't, it means that person's left heel isn't planted firmly. Does that make sense? Yes. The less stable the base, the more the top compensates. So you can think of it as if the left heel isn't planted, the right upper trapezius will be very developed. You can understand it this way, as I don't have time to explain how the muscles are connected. So an unstable heel affects both the same side and the opposite side. You see, during training, if it's the heel, it often affects both sides simultaneously, but through different pathways. It depends on the movement, whether it's a front raise or lateral raise or shoulder press. They're all different. That's why standing free weights are the hardest part of training, the hardest of all exercises. Because if you haven't mastered the basics and jump straight into high intensity, you're likely to have problems. So in our fitness circle, what's been popular and trendy these past 2 years is fascia knife training, where they scrape you until you're covered in red marks. But you still haven't solved the issue of the heel not being planted, nor the balance between both sides. Since you've been off for a year and a half, you can start resuming training. Once you resume, focus on fixing your left foot first. After that, your right shoulder's function will keep improving. I don't have time for that, gentlemen, today, but in tomorrow's class, you can come up and I'll analyze what's going on. And then we'll see. Since you haven't trained, we have over 400 CN participants this time, so not everyone will get a chance to come on stage. Your main goal here is to understand some movements useful to you, learn them, and another key objective is for you to find our top students in your area so they can guide your training back home. Because it's too far for you to come to Shenzhen. And then if you're in Shanghai, you can go to the Shanghai studio. If you're in Guangdong province, you can go to our resort. But for those of you from all over, we have many coaches here from all over the country. Find a coach in your city. But as for this coach, once you find one, you can let me check them out for you to see if they're the real deal or a knockoff. Right, if they're the real deal, go ahead and train with them. If they're a knockoff, find another one nearby. So you all need to perform well. We already have many students who have learned very well. Just by taking on students from our class, like when we see, oh, you're a local, great. Is there anyone in Wuhan, Tianjin, or Hangzhou? Just by recommending them, they've already earned back many times their tuition because we're simply too busy. I'll help you. This place serves as a platform. By finding a local coach, you save on airfare, save time, and save money. If you come to us and your issue isn't serious, it's actually quite expensive. Go to them directly. We simply don't have time to give you private lessons, but if you have a very complex problem, I can take a look for you. All right, that's it for our second day of class. Thank you, everyone.